Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Vanderlei Silva and Forrest Griffin. Well, in 2008, he defeated Quinton Rampage Jackson, become the UFC light heavyweight champion. Here is Forrest Griffin, the UFC Hall of Famer, back for more tonight. He won Season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter back in 2005, and that is really what put the UFC on the map of fight fans around the world. Forrest Griffin has made significant contributions to MMA and looking to make another one here tonight as he makes the walk yet again.
Forrest is a very complete fighter. He has great grappling skills, but he likes to use them to keep the fight on the feet and trade with guys. He's got a ton of heart and an intense training routine. This is not the guy you can hope to outpace.
Well, you cannot properly tell the history of mixed martial arts without mentioning this man, the axe murderer, the Brazilian brawler, Vanderlei Silva, as crowd-pleasing a style as this sport has ever seen, and he's got the resume to back it up as well. Longest winning streak in Pride history, former Pride middleweight champion, Vanderlei Silva, back for more with all eyes on him here tonight.
Back in Pride, Vanderlei Silva's career was one savage knockout-filled win streak. He has a very aggressive striking style, years of Muay Thai experience, and can deliver a lot of damage from inside the clinch.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Of the same idea in different accents.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds
The
in the
class system and the class system of the
heavyweight division. Introducing first.
He wanted to win without self-defense.
This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16
They
wins,
told
4
him to run.
losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former
This is the face of the police officer who entered my bedroom to the bill for me saying I'm ripping up naked, and shortly after that assaulted me, including choking me as I screamed. The officer was aware that I had PTSD. He deliberately locked my camera outside. When the police say it explains what I'm trying to do. The family member already found like one this guy on the side. You should be there to assist the police, ensuring that the police are treating me right. I wasn't assaulted because I was resisting arrest. I was assaulted because I was attempting to catch my carrot to get some diazepam. Because when this guy came into my house and ripped my coat off me, he triggered my PTSD. I'm not going to go into the details of what the flashback was, but I think we can in my bedroom, ripping my covers off, what that flashback might be. The officers just
So Mario Yamasaki, the veteran, draws.
I called him a moron. Of course, the officer later changed his reasoning to say that he thought the carer was going to obstruct him. His colleague's camera picked up the initial conversation of where they said the reason I wasn't allowed my carer is because I called them a moron. You see, police have immunity if they can argue, sorry, Judge, I'm a moron. But he lost it the moment he changed his reasoning, because that shows he knew what he was doing was inappropriate, wrong, and against PC guidelines. The consequences of
You made more money trading or playing chess?
we've all been told
Who care about Venezuela people? When you talk about Americans, especially those white ones and Israelis, they are the center of the world. You know, the Western media, every time they're talking about the whole world, they mean Western world.
every time black fake ADHD.
Marvel Rivals will die in 2026 if it doesn't change these things. Double banning is so stupid. Quick little ban change, right? First and foremost, 3 bans per team. I don't care. A lot of characters.
House flipping versus land flipping. Which is better?
Ever since Trump was elected in 2024, you look at
Assets versus liabilities. Stop thinking your house is an asset. It is a liability. Here's the truth.
What's the tax deduct? Right now, there's a lot.
Off market doesn't mean good deal.
And the building themselves.
Socrates said, smart people learn from everything and everyone.
Notice the Morty, close the tab. I see the infinite scroll in your eyes, Morty. You want to buy a house in your... So proactive planning is really the best way to do some...
The Crusades were launched after 7 centuries of constant Islamic aggression.
I don't know what math you're doing, but it's 4.5 centuries. The Muslim Byzantine conflict started because a Muslim messenger was unalived by an ally of the Byzantine Empire. This incident triggered the Battle of Muta, which later led to the Byzantines gathering a large Roman force with the intention of marching into Arabia to destroy the growing Muslim state. In response, the Prophet ﷺ marched north to intercept them, resulting in the invasion of Tabuk. So don't stand there and act like the Byzantines, the largest superpower at the time, were helpless innocent victims. And let's not pretend the Crusades came to liberate anyone, considering they slaughtered Jews and Eastern Christians when they recaptured Jerusalem.
Before the very first crusade, Muslims had invaded the following Christian lands.
Something he does here that's really ignorant and disingenuous is that he lumps all Christians under the Byzantine Empire as if they were one unified group with the same beliefs, which they weren't. There was serious internal conflict due to theological differences, mainly between the Chalcedonian Byzantine Church and the local Miaphysite, Syriac, non-Chalcedonian Christians, whom the Byzantines oppressed. They taxed more, they imprisoned, they exiled, they executed, they confiscated and destroyed holy places of those who did not conform to the Byzantines' forced Chalcedonian doctrines. So to stand there and try to twist the narrative as if it's as simple as evil Muslims versus innocent Christians, it's just so disgustingly disingenuous and ignorant.
They had invaded Christian Syria.
The Syriac Christians supported the Muslim invaders because they were majority non-Chalcedonian Christians that were oppressed by the Byzantine.
Christian Jordan.
Again, Jordan at the time were majority non-Chalcedonian Christians that surrendered.
Africa, parts of Asia, Latin, scores. If you have... You've been...
They won't expect this. Can't make money with
Said ad...
you ever check the title on your
A lot of people say they don't care about money.
Had been under siege in Ukraine while I was there. So
Discord filed for a confidential IPO, and it's going to be one of the biggest tech offerings of the last few years and turn rate. How much do I have to have?
It is very clear. You're nothing but a pawn, and you'll remain a pawn until you play. The rules are clear. Take what they give you, give away what you have to.
If he's novel,
I need all Virginia.
China don't have social credit system. Oh my God, I can't believe how many times I have to repeat.
Making AWSC Seattle's original Chinatown and how it was erased by a Seattle riot. Nobody making talks about sweet dives. Let's get into it. Before the skyline, before the tech.
start out with the long jab. I'm going to step in and then throw this cross to here. Okay? Yeah? Now I'm going to throw an uppercut. This elbow comes and cuts in. Bounce. Now.
If you're asking AI,
Being an accountant for 20 years, I realized that accountants do not save you money on time.
So yes, Malcolm X left the Nation of Islam, and then he became a Sunni Muslim, an African Muslim, and he left the Sunni Islams and became a Pan-African before he died, got murdered. But like at the end of the day, Sunni Muslims, y'all just overpass shit too, just like the Arabics. Y'all know better. That's why y'all claim to be Moors. Y'all know better than them. Got Somalian presidents crying for losing child marriage. Y'all know better. That's why there isn't no economy. There should already be another reparation act. There should be something in play right now. But you guys just love little money and get on the side from it.
if you claim to love animals but you use any of these brands, I don't believe you. And here's why. All of these brands currently test on animals. If you think that testing on animals is putting blush on a bunny, I'm about to really upset you because that is not how it works. Main World for Animals shares the many ways that this is done, but I'll let you read the screen yourself.
This is the face of the police officer.
Shifu is the parent that never learns from his mistakes, but never gets blamed because Western culture can't do that.
Not only does Stranger Things have a really shitty ending, it also has a really fucked up cast that openly supports.
Are you okay?
We're looking for adults.
Why are so many cosplay about these religions?
Ice fatally shot.
It's cute that you think the worst movies of the 2010s were only superhero movies. You couldn't even pretend that you watched anything more than that. Like, it wasn't that long ago that the box office was thriving, and all these decisions have just destroyed it. Oh yeah, the box office was just destroyed, and people aren't movies anymore. Except for Spider-Man No Way Home. That film made nearly $2 billion, but that's it. Well, okay, then there was Avatar: The Way of